Hello, my dear elephant lovers. Today, we have a tremendously heartwarming and encouraging story to share with you. We're going to look more closely at another moment when an elephant fell in trouble and in need of care and attention. This video captures the successful rescue attempt to save a young elephant's stuck trunk from a harsh snare trap that poachers had set up in order to hunt wild boars, buffaloes, rabbits, and many other creatures. The Wildlife Conservation Office received an anonymous call from a woodcutter who saw the elephant struggling to flee. The veterinary department was then notified by the Wildlife Conservation Office. Any animal in danger can always be saved by the veterinary department. In actuality, their office was located some kilometers from the forest. However, a team immediately rushed to the place as quickly as possible, bearing in mind their loyalty and responsibilities. After a few minutes of searching, they found the entrapped elephant, but they quickly recognized how serious the situation was. Rescue appears to be more difficult because the young elephant is violent and nervous already. The elephant is attempting to free itself. This causes the wire to be pulled even tighter around the trunk, resulting in greater tightness. The veterinary officials must therefore move as soon as possible. In order to allow the rescuers to reach the elephant, the doctor then decides to sedate the elephant based on its body weight. They use a tranquilizer gun to dart the elephant. As you can see, they shot the elephant with a tranquilizer gun. The dart is inserted into the animal's intramuscular area. The officers approached the elephant cautiously to ensure it had been completely sedated. This process is done very carefully to avoid the shot striking a sensitive body part of the elephant. The veterinary surgeon gently approached the elephant. They stay patiently until the elephant is fully controlled. Even though the elephant was controlled, they covered the elephant's eyes to avoid any violence. Otherwise, the elephant would defend itself vigorously to cause more damage to its trunk. Now you can see that the elephant's eyes have been covered. The officials attempted to cut and remove the encircling cable wire that had wrapped around the elephant's trunk. But it wasn't easy in this position. They try it for some time and finally they gently unwind and remove the encircling wire, avoiding any serious injury to the elephant's trunk. Then they began treating the wounded trunk, spraying the medication needed to the wound on the elephant's trunk. This elephant has been caught here for a day and has attempted to escape the snare, as demonstrated by the fractured and scattered floor. The veterinarians examined the elephant's body weight and prepared the medications required for therapy. Antibiotics, multivitamins and painkillers are a few of them. All these medicines are injected into the intermuscular area of the elephant. Here's something you would like to know. Snares are one of the most devastating hunting strategies because they are inexpensive and simple to construct, sometimes using readily available home objects such as rope, wire and cables. Primarily employed to capture animals for the illegal wildlife trade and sale in urban markets. Now there is a question that pops up. Could an elephant live without its trunk? No, an elephant cannot survive without its trunk. The trunk is critical to the elephant's survival since it is used for a variety of activities, including smelling, trumpeting, breathing, and drinking. It also aids them in removing dirt and mud from themselves. Without its trunk, an elephant would be unable to obtain the necessary amount of water to survive. So, now you know. That's why the officers should make their maximum effort to save the elephant's trunk without damage.
Using again, bro, not there.
The officials completed the necessary treatment for the elephant, and then a revival drug was given to the elephant's ear vein. As soon as the elephant is conscious once again, it takes its way back to its herd. All of these medications are done with great care in order to help these animals survive safely in their homelands. There was barely a small injury to its trunk. Fortunately, a team of rescuers arrived in time to save its life. This was a particularly hazardous responsibility, since elephants are quite defensive, especially when they are young. It is dangerous to approach such large animals in such circumstances, yet the determined veterinary officials risked their own safety to save a priceless life. The team was overjoyed that they could help to save an innocent elephant. They saved the elephant's trunk from a deadly condition and administered emergency treatment. An inquiry is underway to identify the offenders who placed this cruel snare in the woodland. This marks the conclusion of another successful expedition conducted by the Department of Wildlife Conservation and the Veterinary Department.
Hindi pa.